In 2019, Terezinha began complaining of pain and redness in her left leg.
First, they were small balls that showed up. Then it was a small wound that started from the bottom, which took hold of the leg on the side.
And that bubble burst. And it began to open a wound. And the wound started to increase. Every day it looked uglier and uglier with inflammation.
It hurt because it was open.
It was very ugly indeed.
Only in the end of 2021, the family received the diagnosis of open ulcer ischemia, with indications for surgery.
It began because of poor circulation and the blood thickened.
As there wasn't any blood flowing because she had a tibial artery, it was blocked. The dangerous thing was her losing her leg.
The ulcers on the leg can be of the venous or mixed arterial type, and they are generally caused by poor blood circulation. They generally occur from the ankle to the knee, and this poor blood circulation that prevents blood returning to the heart ends up creating some wounds that can be opened.
It always had to be cleaned with bandages every day, even more than once. I would put her legs up.
I would put her legs up.
They were doing what they had to do.
We had to help her walk because she didn't have any firmness in her legs and she was in pain a lot. She had to take painkillers. If she didn't have the surgery, the wound tended to increase more and more.
Terezinha does not need surgery because Eunice acts by faith and begins to take part in the glass with water prayer.
I would watch Speak Up Friend and Dr. Soares' services and wash it with water.
When the pastor puts the little bottles, we drink them here at home too. He talks about the water time. I get up, say the prayer with him, and drink the water.
I would take the victory lap, and she was sitting there. She would sit on the chair.
And we saw that more and more as she did this, she prayed and drank more and more, and the wound was diminishing.
Those small balls and the wounds started to dry from the bottom up.
It closed almost everything. There were some big ones. I was cured.
Now, if we look at it, we'll only see a scar. There were a lot of wounds there, but now there are none. Only the scar was left to show that God works, and He does miracles.
There's nothing else. She did not need the surgery. For the doctor, she needed it, but for God, she didn't.
She's already walking pretty fast. She's already taking the victory lap, walking all over the house. She doesn't stop.
I'm healed of the wound. I don't even mention my wound. I say of the wound. I'm very happy and I love Jesus.
Today, my mom is happy, and not only her, but our whole family.